here looking like revenge, feeling like a 10, the best I ever been. And yeah, I know.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today is my labor and delivery story. I have promised y'all this video multiple times and I'm finally doing it. I have been putting it off for so long because I know it's going to be long and I dread long videos because it takes forever to edit, but I'm committed to YouTube, so I don't mind. Say that I am wearing the dress that I wore when I was pregnant at my baby shower. I'm not sure where I got it, but if I find it, I will link it down below and you should go check it out. Maybe you can wear it for your baby shower. I'm wearing it now because it still fits. I don't think you can see it that well, but like I said, I'll link it down below. If you are new to my channel, I have an almost 7-month-old little boy. His name is Sorry, he's in the room with me, and this is not my room. This is a room upstairs in my husband's grandfather's house, but this is the brightest room in the house, so this is where I'm filming. Anyways, like I was saying, so if you would like to hear my labor and delivery story, then just keep watching. My original due date was March 20th. A week before his due date, I went in for my second to the last appointment, or maybe my last appointment, and my doctor checked to see if I was dilated any, and that was the second time that I have been dilated 2 centimeters. So he said, would you like to have a baby next week? And I was like, yes, I would. And so we scheduled my appointment for March 13th, which was when he was born. Scheduled it for me to be there at 6 o'clock, so I got up around 5 because I was so excited, and we only live like 15 minutes away from the hospital, so I didn't have to get up that early, but I chose to, and I didn't have to like really do anything because I was gonna be in pain and crying and in a mess anyway, so I didn't have to get up that early, but I chose to. So we got there around 5:45. I had to go up to this little camera thing and push a button and let them know that I was there to be induced, because they wouldn't let you in unless you told them why you were there. So they let me in, and I had to go up to a desk to sign a little card or something. I'm not really sure what that was, honestly. After I signed this little card, I had a nurse take me to my room and brought all my bags in there with me. I sat them on the couch and I took my nightgown, I signed some papers, I got an IV, and a little bit after that they started my lesson to induce me. So after that, she left, and my mom and my stepdad came into the room. They hung out for a little bit. About 30 minutes after they started the medicine, I started like slightly feeling contractions, but they weren't that. But about 15-20 minutes later is when they really started getting painful. So I sat on the ball, I bounced for a little bit. They told me to like move my hips around in circles or something, so I did that, and I did that for quite some time. I was planning on going all natural, but that changed. So I waited around for a while. Doctor came in, checked me. I was a few more centimeters dilated from the 2 that I was. So I think after that I was like 4 centimeters dilated the second time, or the first time they checked while I was in the hospital. So I kept on keeping on, and I didn't get the epidural. I was being strong. A little bit later I started bawling my eyes out. I was not screaming, but I was like squeezing the crap out of my husband's hand and my stepdad's hand, and I was grunting, like swaying back and forth like this, like I can't do this no more. And so that was about an hour and a half after they came in and checked me. At that point I was 6 centimeters dilated. I pushed through for that long, and I think if I would have kept going, I probably would have had a panic attack, passed out on the floor because that pain was awful. The worst pain that I have ever dealt with in my entire life. People said it feels like period cramps. And I was like, yeah, period cramps times 20, times 20 more. That was the worst pain of my life. But I told my husband and my mom that I could do this over and over and over again because, I mean, it wasn't that bad, but it was pretty bad. I waited about 20 minutes for the girl to come in and put my epidural in, and I was terrified to get that done because I hate needles, I hate pain, I hate blood, I hate anything that has to do with needles. She came in, I was freaking out, the nurse was in front of me, my husband had to sit on the other side of the bed. He didn't have to leave, but they wouldn't let him sit in front of me. I don't know why. If you know why, please let me know down below. The lady was putting my epidural in. The nurse stood in front of me and was like told me to lean forward, kind of like arch my back a little, hold on to her, and I was squeezing her hand so tight because that first little pinch was awful. Please get the epidural. It is happy juice. It is the most amazing thing to have while you're in labor. I got the epidural. The nurse came back and forth telling me to lay on one side and lay on the other, then lay on my back. At first I wanted to walk around the hospital, but I don't know why they wouldn't let me do that. Stayed on the bed. A little bit goes by and she comes back and she checks, and I asked, is it time to push? She's like, no, a little bit longer. So I waited around. I sat and talked to family, and so like a ton of people came in to see me. I thought I was going to be too irritated to have people in, but I was okay because after I got my epidural, I was perfectly fine. So a little bit goes, okay, you're 9.5 centimeters, and so after she brought like a nurse or two in, and I basically had to exercise. He had me doing pre-pushes, what it's called. Which means that, I'm not good at explaining things, which means that we get him to come down more. I was told to like do multiple things to get him to come down. So I was laying back, having my legs up, of course, and I had to do regular pushes, which was to hold my knees and my chest to my legs or whatever, and push for 10 seconds and stop. I did that for about 10 minutes, 5 minutes maybe, and then afterwards she made me do something weird, which was she grabbed a towel and she like wrapped it up really tight like a rope or something. She held the ends of the towel, the other part of the towel, and she told me to hold on to the towel and pull her, like I guess looks like a tug of war. I had to pull her in and push, and I did that for a good 15 minutes. The entire pre-pushing time was about 45 minutes, and then my doctor came in and I only did 2 pushes and he was out. So I was pretty happy about that because the pre-pushing was so hard because I was running out of breath. My hands were hurting from grabbing the towel and pulling, but it felt so weird when the doctor pulled him out. It was like my stomach deflated and it was like popping a balloon or something. It was weird, but I'm so lucky and thankful that my labor and delivery was easy, minus the bad contractions that I had. But other than that, it was easy. But I'm not saying that yours isn't going to be easy, but not all labor and deliveries are the same. Some are worse, some will be better than mine, but they're not all the same. So just in case you're a new mom and you're going to be having your baby soon, they're not all the same. But try to cope with it. It's not going to last forever. You're just doing this for a few hours, maybe a day. But get the epidural because I promise you, it is amazing. Yes, it hurts a little bit, but as soon as he or she puts the needle in and the other thing in, it doesn't hurt as bad. But you're here now, and you were so easy to come out of me. And now he's almost 7 months old. He'll be 7 months old soon. Few days. Yeah. So I hope you enjoyed this video. It was probably all over the place like all of my other videos because I lose focus and I forget what I'm gonna say all the time. So I'm sorry about that, but I will get better at it. I'm still getting started on being a YouTuber. This is only like my third video talking to like this other than vlogs. When I'm vlogging, of course I get distracted because I'm walking around and I'm focusing on other things, but I will get better. Hopefully I did not leave anything out. If I did, I will write it in the description. But if you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. Give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe so you can watch this little booger grow. Because we're going to have so much fun. Yes, we are. We want to invite you to our YouTube family. Yes. Thank you guys so much for watching. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.
Now I'm out here looking like revenge, feeling like a 10.